Hello everyone and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I am your host, Morgashi Murdexhimer, and we're gonna get back into the weirdness. Last time we just made a poem, so now we're gonna see what Monika has to say to me today. I'm the last one here again, already getting creepy. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Really? Yesterday you were dreading it, but Natsuki seems happy about today. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. Oh, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Now, I would be excited about that as well. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. Eh? That's not how you say my name out. How did she say it? I don't know. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Oh no, she looks distraught. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori assures me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Morgashi, what's up? Hey, this might sound a bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm sure I'm not the one asking you. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Morgashi. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know, it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, so it should also be your problem. Why did I say that? Why did my character say that? And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. No, Monika, go talk to her. I mean, sometimes people seem like they need to be left alone, but sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Murgashi. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turning on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Well, maybe that's because she only acts that way around you, and around other people, she's only thinking about you. You're so funny, Murgashi. Have you ever thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. But I sigh and sit myself down. And as Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika crawls out to the clubroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my? Let's get Monika out of the way today. Hi, Murgashi. Don't say that so cheerful to me right after yesterday. Have you thought of something you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see you. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. How Sayori's been a little off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Murgashi, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad were to happen to her, so keep an eye on her. Monika, what are you insinuating? Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost, adrift, the sky, victim of the current of winds. Day after day I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look her in the eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. See, that was more poetic than the last time. But still, lots of meaning. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I notice. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Well, I have news for you, Monika. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Yeah, Monika, I think I would know a little bit of something about that. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Please don't be creepy. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, not as creepy as yesterday. Kinda went back. I'm gonna go to Sayori next and see what's up. Hey, this is your best one so far. It's really nice, Murgashi. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Yeah? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Did you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see a smile on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Morgashi, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Why did the music stop? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No. Murgashi, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you even doing this? Sawyer has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room and make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Murgashi. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Oh, Sayori, you can come to me. When it happens, you can come to me. I'll be here for you. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. What about you? I care about you. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh man. Dang it. I don't feel good about this. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for. But it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. Oh, she totally cares. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Yeah. Natsuki's elbows connect with my stomach. Ooh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. It was funny to me too. You're just a wimp. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The wall in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes away your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in the pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Or your thought. Oh. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I like this one. I like it a lot. I feel like everybody needs someone to go to when they're down, and vice versa. That person can go to someone else when they are down. It should work both ways. That's like a really perfect relationship right there. So, to that I say, let's let everyone be each other's beach. So, maybe one day we can all get along. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something that with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write about any negative thing at a beach. Unless it's about sunburn, which is something I get every time I go to the beach. So, you decided to write about a beach first, and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. There's nothing wrong with doing any of it. Art and poetry is art and poetry. It is what it is. That's what I've been saying this whole time. At the very least, it was a good practice. Alright, Yuri, let's go. You and me and the beach. Because you had to write about a beach too, I presume. Well done, Murgashi. Oh wow, she liked it. That's cool. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Of course, everybody's been so helpful. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monika. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. All the girls in the club. I'm sorry, that was terrible. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Morgashi? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is very personal, a way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? You know what, Yuri? That was very wise, very intelligent of you to say, and I appreciate it. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Oh, Yuri, you're so good at it though. Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. No, it's not! Oh my goodness! Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. Oh, Yuri, it's okay. I honestly do that too, like all the time. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri, no! I love you. I love all of you guys, except Monika, maybe a little less, but you know, all of you guys are awesome. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright? Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Aha, beach. Oh god. A marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth castically, I can't say it, meets the surface under a clean blue skies. To an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. Wow, that's beautiful, and I actually have no idea what that means. I'm aware that the beach is a kind of inane thing to write about. No, it's okay. I liked it, even though I didn't understand it. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. I don't care whose idea it is. Two very beautifully crafted poems came out of this idea, and I think it was a great idea, whoever it came up with it. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Yeah, that's something that she said about you too. You two would make great frenemies, you know? It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out— Hold on a second. Is it just me, or are you just saying— Did you say something strange just now? Yeah? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating error is common foreshadowing for something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she is not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just wanted to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well today and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, and you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, some misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Huh? Did I just say that out loud? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier today and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, totally avoiding my question. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! Oh my god, Yuri, no! Oh my goodness, no! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person we have here, you know. Now Natsuki's pounding too. Oh, come on. No, jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she is not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you do, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Morgashi, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. That's... Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you could handle the baking on your own. Morgashi may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Morgashi too. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Yes, Monika, please cut in. I don't like you, but please cut in. Let's settle this for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Morgashi to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance of spending time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just sell this already? Yeah. Morgashi, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. No pressure, guys, but I'm feeling the pressure. I can actually work with Monika. I might actually want to do that just to figure out what's going on. Hold on. Let's first Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and but Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Alright, Monika. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second. I picked Monika because I wanted to get down to this. But now the music stopped. I regret my decisions already. Yeah, Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. Yeah, but I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. Morgashi was the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? And that day, the club just fell apart. Oh my god. In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me! Otherwise, this wouldn't have been such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe it's true. Think of the club, Monika. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Technically most logical for Morgashi to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. I don't have a preference. I like them both. You know, I want to get closer to Natsuki. And I know I'm going to be playing this game again because this is a multiple playthrough thing. So I'll go with Yuri this time. And obviously go with Natsuki next time. Okay. Well, I'll probably just be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Morgashi. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? Well, you said you could, so you can. I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. A little bit. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Morgashi? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how this will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki is feeling, a little bit sour about it. Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this, but I don't really know why Morgashi picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for this event is compared to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Well, why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're always trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I don't see why we can't just, everybody, just all of us get together and just do everything together. I mean, that might lead to arguments, but at least no one can say that any of them have ulterior motives. I'm just saying, I would prefer that. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turned around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that'd be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. Why, you got something to hide, Yuri? I decided not to press Yuri for every reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Morgashi. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. No, Yuri, oh my goodness. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reasons you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely intense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? I have to get rid of all the dead bodies in my basement. Unless she's also into that kind of stuff. That's why I can't come over to her house. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Handling her? Handling? What's that supposed to mean? But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monika said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open it up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early that other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Well, she lives next door. Go see her. Between that, what Sayori said, and what Monika said. Don't trust Monika, dude. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No? Oh, cool, a new screen. Yes, I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit to simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up on her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I look to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? I'm Morgashi. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she is different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always is. I always recognize the same stuffed animals, the wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's some more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you are doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Morgashi. Eh? Why can't it just be like it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express... Sayori... You can always express your feelings, Sayori. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Oh my god, Sayori. Oh man. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about it. Ah! Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Morgashi. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? I know what she's talking about, man. And I think you need to educate yourself a little bit. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Morgashi? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Yes. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything? I fully know how. You're not, though. Sayori, you're not worthless. It says how I can't even... Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having it spent on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sayori has kept me from this the entire time? I mean, obviously she just said it. She's really good at acting. And I really know how that feels like. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? Almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it all. Yeah, this character really doesn't understand. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because you didn't want me to worry about you. That's why. Because if I told you it would waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. If only I could make her understand how important she is. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat's being swung against my head. Oh, Sayori, you poor, broken little small being. I just want to wrap you in, like, a soft blanket and just, like, cuddle you, man. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everybody and be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why the sight of the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You think Yuri overthinks stuff? Poor Sayori has already believed what she overthought. You're right, that I don't understand. My character really doesn't. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. Normagashi, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is that if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person. Oh my god, you're not horrible. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in the way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every... Oh my god, Sayori. Thinking I once grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Ragashi. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care for you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Ragashi. Sayori isn't humming back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ragashi. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it to let me be selfish too. Then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. You sound like a really good friend, but she really needs professional help, man. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ragashi. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets go of me. And she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all day with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Listen, character. Go grab Sayori and please take her to a mental facility. But that won't happen, will it? Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? I understand immensely. My character? No, he really doesn't understand a lot. It's kinda hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going. You should be worrying a lot more. Okay, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. And that's where I am going to leave it off today. Thank you guys so much for watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.